The word for today is you left that part out. God is the author and finisher of our faith, but there is sometimes when there are parts of the story that he intentionally leaves out, because that's where our faith kicks in. He said, I am your GPS system, and I'm going to give you the route, but I'm not going to show you all the pit holes. I'm not going to show you all the delays. I'm not going to show you everything that is to come, but I'm going to give you a glimpse of the promise at the end. But don't let the problems make you forget the promise. See, I was reading in Genesis today, in Genesis chapter 12, when God told Abram that I want you to leave this place and go down to Egypt. And when you get there, I'm going to give you the promised land, and I'm going to make your name great, and I'm going to multiply you, and I'm going to bless them that bless you, and I'm going to curse them that curse you. God gave him the promise. But he didn't tell him when you get there, there's going to be famine in the land. When you get there, you're going to face loss. You're going to face lack. There's going to be sickness in the land. I'm going to send disease there. They're going to try to take your wife from you. See, you left that part out. He gave him the promise, but he didn't give him everything. One of my kids told me the other day, because I'm a teacher, he came up to me and he said, this little boy kicked me. And I immediately began fussing at the little boy because I saw a bruise on his leg. And I said, you keep your hands to yourself. And the more I investigated, I found out that yes, he kicked him, but it's because he hit him first. See, sometimes we leave the important parts out. Sometimes God doesn't give you all the pieces to the story because he knows if you knew the problems, you would forget about the promise. See, God told me that he would bless me with a wonderful marriage, and he gave me a beautiful marriage. But he didn't tell me that I would be a widow before the age of 40. He promised me that I would get pregnant, but he didn't let me know that I would lose the child. He promised me a job, but he didn't tell me that it would be hell and turmoil on the job. Sometimes God has to leave that part out because he said, I need you to trust me. I'm not going to show you everything, but in this walk, don't forget the promise because of the problem. Don't get distracted. Don't forget what I told you, because sometimes I have to leave that part out, but my promise remains the same. Be blessed today.